Rainbow and Tots TV are this afternoon's programmes for our younger viewers in CITV. That's in 10 minutes after the afternoon news, regional and national. John Suchet's at ITN.
Good afternoon. There's a furious row this afternoon over the ethics of choosing the sex of an unborn child after a couple in Essex chose to have a girl and the mother duly gave birth to a daughter. Under the Human Embryo Act, gender selection is illegal at test tube baby clinics, but the London Gender Clinic, which was involved in the Essex case, doesn't offer test tube treatment and therefore escapes the ban.
Gillian Clark is doubly delighted by the birth of her baby girl, Sophie May. After 2 boys, she wanted a girl so badly, she went for treatment.
Just an ordinary family with 2 boys that just dearly would love a little girl.
The technique the Clarks used is based on the theory that sperm carrying the male factor move at a different rate to female sperm through certain solutions. The two can be separated and the mother then artificially inseminated with the right sperm.
We only treat couples with at least 1 child. And the sex they want must be opposite to the sex of the existing majority of children.
But test tube baby clinics are not allowed to offer the technique by the government's watchdog body, not only because it's not proven, but also on ethical grounds.
We carried out a public consultation. We considered this very, very carefully and we reached the view that it was not acceptable for social reasons.
As well as ethical concerns, doctors are also worried by the propriety of offering a technique that's far from proven. Lawrence McGinty, ITN, Central London.
A bomb was found and made safe at Sevenoaks railway station in Kent this morning. No warning was given. The station and surrounding area were sealed off. Train services to and from London have been disrupted. Police in Northern Ireland have warned that the IRA have developed an elaborate new way of detonating bombs from long distance. The RUC says the device is so sensitive it could be accidentally set off.
This is the latest technical development being used by the IRA, and this morning the police were warning it poses great dangers. It is comprised of professional photographic equipment that is normally entirely harmless. The IRA use an ordinary flash gun to detonate mortars and bombs. The technology itself is not new, but they are now using units which are much more sensitive and have far greater range.
It is a legitimate piece of photographic equipment, so I'm sure the photographers among you would realise. But with this unit, its sensitivity is such that it has pushed the scale over which slave units can be operated to hundreds of metres.
The danger is, therefore, that this device could be set off by any flash, perhaps of a car's headlights or even simply by sunlight. The police believe this makes it highly dangerous for civilians, and they are warning people who see anything like it to stay well away and contact the police.
The government has announced the successor to Sir Peter Harding, who resigned as Chief of Defence Staff at the weekend after a newspaper published details of his affair. The new services chief is General Sir Peter Inge on the left of the picture. He was formerly Chief of the General Staff. The government has launched a new road safety campaign to encourage backseat passengers to wear safety belts. The campaign warns that at 30 miles an hour, a backseat passenger without a belt is thrown forward